sports office on location. We're meeting the new Lobos football coach, Bob Davie, former head coach at Notre Dame, sitting across from me right here. And Coach, you just got introduced to the public, and what has this been like for you, this whole whirlwind thing, as far as becoming a coach and going back for the 3 interviews and all that?
Well, first, it's obvious I really wanted this job. I mean, I've never done so much interviewing in all my life. But it makes me feel good because I know the process was really good that Paul Krebs used to hire me. It's been a whirlwind. It really has. You know, doing the ESPN, ABC games, also having this job out there that I really wanted. But I'm excited. I can really say I'm as excited. I'm the most excited I've ever been. I really feel comfortable about this fit here.
Well, you know, jumping back into coaching after being 10 years off and, of course, being a broadcaster at ESPN, you talked about how it got you a different perspective watching the games and watching the coaches and stuff like that. How much do you think you need that for a program that some people consider in shambles and you have to kind of rebuild from the ground up?
I think that's a great point. I mean, it's been a great experience. How many people in different professions get a chance to go around the country, really take a sabbatical, step back from it, go all over the country every week, and evaluate how the best do their jobs? And that's what I feel like I've been able to do with my affiliation with ESPN. And I've seen so many things. I have a different perspective on how players act and how players are motivated because I haven't been coaching them. I've been kind of stepping back, seeing them, watching them from a different light. It's been very interesting. It's been, without a doubt, the thing that makes me most comfortable and most confident moving forward is that I've seen a lot of people, a lot of successful people, and I feel that I can be really successful doing it my way and with my plan.
Now, people look at this job and they say, wow, he's got a big job ahead of him. What do you say to that? Like, what is your biggest concern as you come to a program like this?
They're right. They're realistic. I mean, there's no way to minimize the fact that this team's won 3 years in the last three seasons, 3 games in the last 3 seasons. That's what it is. I think the biggest concern coming in is I know that losing is hard on everyone, and losing brings out the worst in everyone. So the first thing is to stabilize this program, stabilize these players, the fan base, the people that care about Lobo football. The second thing is to start chipping away at changing the culture, because we've lost a lot of games around here, and that's hard on everybody.
Is that going to be like a monumental task? Do you feel like it's going to be very challenging to do that?
There's only one way I know to do it, and that is raising players' self-esteem, making them feel better about themselves because they're out working or working harder, paying more attention to detail than they ever have. Face it, I'm going to sit down with the players and say, how much are you willing to give to change how you feel right now? They've lived through this for 4 years if we go back. How much are you willing to sacrifice to feel like you felt maybe last week after you beat UNLV? And I'm going to say, okay, you've told me what you want. Now I'm going to make you work harder than you have ever worked. And we'll eventually start raising their self-esteem, and they'll start feeling better about themselves. That's the only way I know how to start.
6-year deal. I know you guys haven't finalized the whole thing yet with the incentives and stuff like that as far as how the money goes. But a 6-year deal, you plan on being around for a while.
This is it for me. And you know, I probably shouldn't say that. You probably got me to say something there a little sooner than I should, because we know in this profession things change. But you know, I was at Texas A&M 9 years. I left Texas A&M. I went to Notre Dame for 8 years. I've been at ESPN 10 years. I've been married 33 years. I'm not a quick change guy. So this is where I envision building this thing back. And I know it's going to take a total commitment. And I'm going to give it everything I've got left in the tank. And I've got a lot left in the tank.
To have that kind of success, you're going to need the players. How hard is it going to be to recruit now with the kind of a late jump because of, you know, I know you might disagree with that, but with the program that the coach was changed in midseason, and then an interim coach came on, and now you're here, and what do you do? How do you fix that after coming off also scholarship reductions the previous years? How do you fix all that?
Great point, because that's what I mean by stabilizing the program. So rather than just run out and maybe take a risk on a young man that we're really not sure about, I'd rather save that scholarship. Maybe take less kids, but know the ones we take really want to be here. And they have those characteristics. You know, everybody talks about building character. Well, if you recruit a player that really doesn't have character to begin with, you can't build that. So take it slow. Don't panic. If we don't sign 25 players, that's fine. Those scholarships will be there next year. Maybe we're behind a little bit, maybe we're not. But you know what? This is about 5 years from now to me. So I'm going to take my time.
I know people are waiting for you. And is it going to be this helmet or the white helmet? The white helmet, have you seen the white with the like pink in it?
I haven't seen any of the uniforms yet or any of the helmets. You're going to be my consultant. Because
you guys heard that?
As good as you dress, I'm going to get you in on these uniforms.
All right. Hey, thanks so much for your time. Bob Davie, head coach at the University of New Mexico. Congratulations and thanks a lot. We'll see you guys next time.